Your thyroid labs came back normal? Your doctor handed you a prescription and you still feel like you're running on fumes? That's not a coincidence. And it's not in your head. Here's what almost no one in conventional medicine will tell you: Hashimoto's is not a thyroid problem. It never was. It's a full body immune driven domino effect. And until you understand what's actually driving it, you will keep chasing symptoms in circles. If you're a midlife woman or man who's exhausted, inflamed, and done being told your numbers look fine while your body tells you a completely different story, you're exactly where you need to be. I'm Dr. Cheryl Winter, a functional nurse practitioner, doctor of clinical nutrition, and a reformed FDA drug dealer. I tore up my prescription pad when I realized my patients were only getting sicker. The system isn't broken. It's working exactly the way they designed it, to keep you coming back, not to get you well. That ends here. We're going to break down what Hashimoto's is really doing to your body and why treating just the thyroid is like unplugging a smoke alarm to deal with a fire. Most people with Hashimoto's have been handed a thyroid diagnosis when the real culprit is their immune system. And that distinction changes everything about how you approach healing. Hashimoto's is an autoimmune condition. Your immune system is actively attacking your own tissue. The target happens to be your thyroid gland. But the immune dysfunction doesn't stay neatly confined to your neck. Think of it like tossing a match into a dry forest. What started with one gland becomes a full body fire. That immune response sets off a chain reaction that touches your brain, your gut, your joints, your energy, your mood, your metabolism, basically everything. This is why so many people with Hashimoto's don't just have the thyroid symptoms, they have a symptom list that looks like 10 different diagnoses. And if the fire is this widespread, you have to wonder, what exactly is burning through and how does that affect you day to day? That's where things get specific. When your immune system goes into overdrive, it doesn't just attack the thyroid, it floods your entire body with inflammatory signals. And that changes everything. This systemic inflammation is why people with Hashimoto's also experience brain fog, depression, anxiety, gut issues, joint pain, chronic fatigue, and skin problems. Here's the part that almost nobody tells you. Even if your thyroid levels are medicated and technically normal, the inflammation is still running. You're not failing your medication. Your medication is just not designed to address the immune system. It's only designed to replace a hormone. Managing Hashimoto's is not about hormone replacement alone. It's about calming the entire immune storm. That's a fundamentally different goal, and it requires a fundamentally different strategy. If this is the first time someone's actually explained this to you, you need to grab my free guide, The Too Late Hormone Mythbuster. It dismantles the biggest lies you've ever been told about hormones, age, and what's actually possible for your body. The link is in the description below. But there's another layer here that most practitioners, even functional ones, miss. Because the inflammation isn't just making you feel terrible, it's actively interfering with how your body uses the thyroid hormone you're already taking. Some people on thyroid medication still feel awful, not because the dose is wrong, but because the inflammation is blocking the hormone from doing its job at the cellular level. Your body has to convert T4, the storage form, into the active T3 form so that the cells can actually use it. But inflammation disrupts that conversion. Beyond conversion, your cells can develop resistance to T3. similar to how cells develop insulin resistance. The hormone's in your blood, but your cells aren't letting it in. On top of that, chronic inflammation can downregulate the receptors your cells use to respond to thyroid hormone. This is why some people feel worse after starting medication, or they plateau and never feel fully well. The hormone's circulating, but it's not doing its job. That's not a dosage problem. That's an immune and inflammation problem. So if the inflammation is driving all of this, where is it hitting you hardest? Because the answer isn't the same for every person. And the specifics matter more than most people realize. Inflammation from Hashimoto's doesn't hit every system equally. And knowing where it's hitting you is the difference between finally feeling better and continuing to treat the wrong thing. When inflammation reaches the brain, it creates neurological symptoms, brain fog, forgetfulness, and in many cases, anxiety or depression that gets diagnosed and medicated separately as if it has nothing to do with the thyroid. When it reaches the gut, the intestinal lining breaks down, leading to leaky gut, food sensitivities, and a disrupted microbiome that feeds back into the immune chaos. Your lungs, joints, muscles, and skin can all become inflamed, which is why Hashimoto's often looks like fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, or a mood disorder on paper. And here's what makes this particularly stubborn. The inflammation feeds the autoimmune loop. The more inflamed you are, the harder your immune system works, which creates more inflammation. It's self perpetuating. This is not a prescription drug problem. It's a system wide immune problem, and the system was never designed to address it at that level. Which brings us to the most important shift in this entire conversation. Because understanding the problem is only useful if you know how to actually begin addressing it. If you've been asking yourself why you still feel this bad despite doing everything your doctor told you to do, now you have a real answer. The thyroid is the first domino, but it's never the only one. True healing means addressing the immune system, the inflammation, the gut, the brain, the whole domino chain, not just replacing one hormone and hoping everything else falls into place. This is what I spent years in the conventional system never being trained to do, and what I now build in every protocol. The next piece of this is understanding what exactly is triggering the immune response in the first place, because there are specific inputs, things you're eating, absorbing, and exposing yourself to every day that are either calming the fire or pouring gasoline on it. I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please like and subscribe. It means the world to us. Now that you understand what Hashimoto's is really doing to your body, you're going to want to know exactly what's triggering it and what to do about it. Click the video on the screen, and I'll show you right now.